Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. The country is also known simply as Saint Vincent. It's 389 square kilometers, or for the ones that are using the metric system, 150 square miles. Its territory consists of the main island of Saint Vincent and the northern two-thirds of the Grenadines, which are a chain of smaller islands stretching south from Saint Vincent Island to Grenada. Here is a wonderful collection of 32 islands, all offering a wide array of activities for everyone. Valleys fertile with volcanic soil, brilliantly colored wildlife both on land and in the sea. These remote islands present the ultimate opportunity in the Caribbean. Eco-adventures are abundant, giving you plenty of room to create unforgettable memories on your trip. In addition, unlike many other destinations, only 8 of the islands are inhabited. While many islands thrive on tourism, some grow just by taking a step back and appreciating a slower pace. Any of these Caribbean destinations seems like a place you want to add to your trip itinerary. To the north of St. Vincent lies St. Lucia, to the east Barbados. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is a densely populated country, over 300 inhabitants per square kilometer, with approximately 102,000 inhabitants. Anguilla. The name Anguilla is an anglicized or Latinate form of earlier Spanish Anguilla, French Anguille, or Italian Anguilla, all meaning eel in reference to the island's shape. For similar reasons, it was formerly known as Snake or Snake Island. This island is a slice of Caribbean paradise and often called a hidden gem, mostly because Anguilla is a quiet place for travelers to go to get away from all of the hustle and bustle. Since the island is neighboring St. Martin, it's a great destination for island hoppers alike. Here you can expect to find a rich art community, secluded beaches, fantastic diving, and incredible tropical beauty throughout. It is one of the most northerly of the Leeward Islands in the Lesser Antilles, lying east of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands and directly north of St. Martin. The territory consists of the main island of Anguilla, approximately 16 miles 26 kilometers long by 3 miles 5 kilometers wide at its widest point, together with a number of much smaller islands and cays with no permanent population. The total land area of the territory is 35 square miles, 90 square kilometers, with a population of approximately 13,500 people. Montserrat. Montserrat is a Caribbean island, specifically in the Leeward Islands, which is part of the chain known as the Lesser Antilles. It is a British Overseas Territory, or BOT. Montserrat measures approximately 16 kilometers, 10 miles, in length and 11 kilometers, 7 miles, in width, with approximately 40 kilometers, 25 miles of coastline. Montserrat is nicknamed the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean both for its resemblance to coastal Ireland and for the Irish ancestry of many of its inhabitants. Montserrat is most well known for its lush greenery and Beatles producer George Martin's love for the island. Because of this, he even built his own ultimate recording studio here where big names like Sir Paul McCartney, Sir Elton John, Michael Jackson, and more have visited. After the island's volcano erupted in the 90s, the island has yet to get back to the tourism it once had. The island has adapted to an eco-friendly atmosphere since, leaving more room for you and your blanket on the pristine white sandy beaches. Cuba. Cuba is located in the northern Caribbean where the Caribbean Sea, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Atlantic Ocean meet. It is south of both the U.S. state of Florida and the Bahamas, west of Haiti, and north of Jamaica. Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, with an area of 109,884 square kilometers, approximately 42,000 square miles, and the second most populous after Hispaniola, with over 11 million inhabitants. Although restricted again for US citizens thanks to the current president, Cuba sees a steady stream of worldwide visitors every year, including a growing number of American visitors arriving from Canada or Mexico. The Antilles' biggest island lack of economic powerhouse pales in comparison to its incredible rich heritage, food, and history. The faded architecture looks more shabby chic than run down, and the preservation of iconic sites and traditions presents visitors with a deep look into Cuban history and pride. And the country's popular medical tourism proves that Cuba has plenty of modern offerings. Of course, it should go without saying that the lush countryside bays and inlets are just as vivid as the houses, music, and people in the cities. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory of the United States located in the Northeast Caribbean Sea. An unincorporated territory is an area controlled by the United States government which is not part of the United States. It is an archipelago that includes the main island of Puerto Rico and a number of smaller ones such as Mona, Culebra, and Vieques. The capital and most populous city is San Juan. Its official languages are Spanish and English, though Spanish predominates. The island's population is approximately 3.4 million. Puerto Rico's rich history, tropical climate, diverse natural scenery, traditional cuisine, and attractive tax incentives make it a popular destination for travelers from around the world. Although small, Puerto Rico requires at least a week's stay to truly experience the wide range of activities and day trips available. The flawless island features world-class beaches, stick-to-your-ribs food, and the El Yunque rainforest. Added to the charming colonial architecture and electric hum of life, Puerto Rico is one place that fits the bill for all types. The rum tastings certainly doesn't hurt the island's image either. The Dominican Republic, or República Dominicana. The western 3/8 of the island is occupied by the nation of Haiti, making Hispaniola one of the two Caribbean islands along with Saint Martin that are shared by two countries. The Dominican Republic is the second largest Caribbean nation by area after Cuba, at 48,445 square kilometers, approximately 19,000 square kilometers, and third by population with approximately 10 million people. The beauty and the sense of being a part of a buzzing, pulsing atmosphere makes the Dominican Republic a fine choice for a holiday. The scenery just doesn't stop, from beaches and waterfalls to deserts and mountains packed into its half of the island of Hispaniola. Santo Domingo, the Caribbean largest city, bounces along to a blasting merengue soundtrack, stealing the title of the city that never sleeps. And the near guarantee of new friends and a push to eat more all signifies the makings of a perfect getaway that requires a sequel.